Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys, or welcome back. My name is Jeff, and today we've got Mornings with Chip, and we're working on set number 71799. That's the Ninjago City Markets. I apologize for being late, but for some reason my computer would not connect to the internet, so I had to shut everything down, which means every single one of my internet tabs that I had open for today, because I prepared a lot of material, closed. So as we go, there might be some pauses where I'm going through my history to bring back these links. So I apologize. But let's get to the build, because that's about the only thing that I see that needs to be done here. Let's show you what we've done so far. And we've gotten quite a bit done here. Hello, John. How you doing? All right. So we've done quite a bit here. But you see we've got this part here. There's going to be some sort of building here. And on this backside, there's another building. And this is what we're going to be working on, this backside right here. And one of the things I need to do is open my instructions. John, how are you today? And yes, I had the instructions open, but good old stupidity. Better, the dog is a brat. Maybe, oh, really? What is he doing? Is he being destructive or something? Or just a general pain in the butt? Just kidding. Well, I was hoping so. I wouldn't trade him for the world. Yeah, I was trolling. Okay, well, that's all right, John. Well, it's been a while, almost a week since I've been able to do one of these. There's been a lot, and I mean a lot, that's taken place in my personal life. Nothing bad, just a lot. I did my sleep study, and I got the results back from that maybe about 15 minutes ago. And okay. So you guys know that I had the sleep study done, but I didn't want to have it done. It was some stupid requirement from the insurance. It wasn't because it was needed. It was because the insurance just didn't want to pay for my supplies anymore. And so they pulled the, oh, well, we don't have your sleep study on file. We can't pay for it until we do. So anyway, I did the sleep study, and they called me with results, and it's pretty bad. I knew it was going to be bad because I've had sleep apnea since 2011. So it's no big surprise that I had sleep apnea. And by the way, like I said, everything turned off here. So I'm going to have to slowly put everything back together. But if you guys would, let's start by hitting that like button. I would appreciate that. Okay, sleep study. So when I got the sleep study done in 2011, I had 124 interruptions per hour. My new sleep study is 105. So it's improved some, but it's still in the toilet, let me tell you. But yeah, you know, I really wasn't expecting anything different. And so now that the sleep study is done, they said they'll order me some supplies, which is good because I need them. Oh, really? Blue Cross wants to charge me for the supplies. Easier to freaking buy them from Amazon. You know, actually, there was a time where I wasn't due for supplies, and my water chamber broke, and I was able to pick one up for like $20. So yeah, John, I totally get that. But honestly, I'm just glad to have that sleep study out of the way. It was the dumbest requirement. I mean, come on, really? You don't know that I have sleep apnea? I'm talking the insurance company. So yeah, just stupidity. And hello, and I do not know how to even pronounce that. So I apologize. And there I go, throwing pieces around. Yep, trying to get this set done so we can build an Ninjago set on my regular live streams at night. So here's part of what's going on. I was gonna show you that, but like I said, I had to shut everything down. So let me go to Bricklink. I want to show you the next set that we're going to do. Okay, let's do this. All right. John said, I asked them about that first, but they build them and they are nickel and dime. Yes, they do. No freaking. I got you on that, man. They do nickel and dime us. All right, here we go. Okay, so this set is going to be the next set we build on the night stream, the live streams at night. I am a little bit weary about doing this one, and that's because I opened the box just the other day so that I could get ready. And when I open the box, the actual set box, the seals are broken on it, and that came from the manufacturer that way, Lego. So I'm a little apprehensive about that. I'm gonna have to verify it before I can do a live stream, because the last thing I want to do is start it and then stuff's missing or whatever, and then, you know, and it seems like here lately when I contact Lego, their representatives have been a little snarky with me, and oh, well, we don't have that problem. Yeah, you do. Shut up. That is one of my pet peeves, is that Lego representatives seem to act like their product's so good that I must be the one with the problem if there's a problem. Sometimes they act like that. Not always. Sometimes you get a real nice one, but they also should take into account of how many sets I buy and how often I buy them. I am going to run into it more than the average customer, but it's just easier to blame the customer. Yeah, so yesterday, let's see, when's the last time we did a stream? It was Wednesday, I think, a week ago, exactly a week ago. So yeah, I had a sleep study on Thursday. I'm trying to remember what happened. Oh, that's right. I had to go pick up the stuff on Thursday and return on Friday. That's why they couldn't do those 2 days. And then Saturday, I took Spencer to my sister's. He did some work for her, got paid. Oh, shoot, I'm still sharing my screen. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so we did these 2 flower pots. I thought I was showing you all that, but here we go. The next part is a little gateway thing that goes right here. So I'm going to move this up a little bit so it's just slightly out of my way. And that's weird because I have a piece. Oh, it goes up here. All right, there we go. All right. And Sunday was kind of a relaxing day for me. Kind of honestly, you know, got a lot done around here that needs to be done. And hey, Cajun Yeti, how you doing? Sometimes, you know, things just kind of build up, especially when I'm focusing on my Legos instead of real life. And Sunday was one of those days to catch up. Monday, I had my job interview. I did not get hear back from them, so I called them yesterday, and I was nice about it. I just said, hey, you know, thanks for the time. Thanks for taking. You wish you had internet. Oh, the internet's out. It sucks. So I called the guy up and I thanked him for his time for the interview and explaining, you know, talking to me more about the position. And I just asked him if they'd made their decision yet. And he said no. He said that they had hoped to have the decision, but more applications came through. And so they want to do the interview. They want to interview everyone who's applied. So there will be no decision made until he said probably the end of the week or first of next week. And that's fine. I hope I get the job, but it's okay if I don't. I'll figure something out. As soon as I'm done with this little section, guys, I'm going to move this over. I know it's kind of in the way. You can't see what I'm doing. And I'm not trying to have it like that, but oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Why did I do that? Okay, I got to fix this, guys. I apologize. thought I did do it right. And just in case you guys are wondering, I am looking for a new girlfriend. So if anybody wants to put in applications, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm joking around, guys. Mrs. Chip would kill me. She's not here right now. Actually, I just got off the phone with her maybe about 10 minutes ago. She's doing pretty good, guys. She did mention missing the live streams and missing talking to you guys, so she does think of you. Just to let you guys know, she is doing really good. She had a physical, I forget, it's had some acronym. It's like A something something CT, and it's the physical fitness test basically. And she had to do that yesterday, this morning, and she passed with flying colors. I knew she would. She's one tough broad. In other words, don't hold your breath. Oh, say hello to the new pup. Oh, hi. And I'm sorry there. A little behind. How am I feeling? I'm doing good. I think that on Monday, I think I just spent way too much time out in the shop. And as a result, I don't think I had heat stroke, but I think I was suffering a heat-related exhaustion. And so, oh, wait a minute. What in the actual F is going on here? Sorry, this is really... Well, Yeti, I don't want to mention any names, but I did reach out to our mutual friend yesterday, and I got no response. So, yeah. All right, now I can slide this over, and now I will slide this over. Oh, hey. Don't do that. All right, let's slide this over. Because the rest of what we're doing is not going to require the building for a while. I will tell her congratulations. And she is, I do tease her a lot, and I'll admit that up front. I do. I tease her a lot, but I don't ever want you guys to think that I don't absolutely respect her and that I don't appreciate her efforts. I really appreciate her efforts. I mean, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have the medical insurance, and right now with me not having a job, I wouldn't have any money either. So I really do appreciate her efforts and her kindness and her patience. And I mean, before anybody says much, yeah, no one's perfect, and she is certainly not perfect, but neither am I. So, but somehow we've managed to make it 29 years together. It's all been painful. I mean, great. See, I can't even tell you guys what I'm saying without trolling a little bit. So what this is that we're building a, what do you call it? A cell phone like store. And, oh yeah, so that's what you're supposed to do. I'm trying to make Miss Yeti go to the nut house before we're in our 50s. I think the only reason that Mrs. Chip hasn't gone to the nut house is that it would ruin her career in the Army. It's not that she hasn't wanted to go. But, I used to joke with Mrs. Chip early in our marriage about this. I used to tell her that I knew this fun little vacation spot. You couldn't drive there. You couldn't fly there. You couldn't take a boat there. You could only be driven there. It's called insanity. So, Mrs. Chip and I, yeah, we joke a lot. So, oh, hello, Garbit. Is that how you say it, Garbit? Lamba, how you doing? It's good to see you. And if you guys would, please hit the like button. I I don't want to be negative, but I do want to tell you guys that I was watching another large channel the other day, and they're claiming that YouTube has changed the algorithm, that if you don't like, dislike, or comment on a video, some sort of engagement, as they call it, that it doesn't count anymore. Sure, it'll show the views, but it won't count as in towards monetization. And I mean, that sucks, because I only get engagement on 10 to 15% of my videos. And I looked it up online, and the average is about 15 to 20% engagement rate. So what they're trying to do is keep all that ad revenue for themselves. So if you guys would just hit the like button or the dislike button, whatever, or leave me a comment. Let me know what country you're watching from in the comment section. If you're watching this on the replay, just something. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Garvit. Yeah, that's real. Yeah. I can't believe they did that. Gervit. Okay, Gervit. I smashed it like you say all the time, brother. Well, yeah, I like to joke around, and I know sometimes I tell you guys to smash the like button like you want to smash your stepsister, and I'm only joking around. I never had a stepsister, so that was never an issue for me, but I'm just saying. And yes, I do say stuff like that because I'm an off fellow. But yes, we're building a little cellular thing here, little cellular store. So yesterday, my friend, I'm not going to say his name, but one of my friends had a medical procedure done. That's where I was at yesterday. And he did not have a ride there or back. And it was one of those procedures where they put you under. So he needed a ride home. He was not allowed to drive. And so I took him to the hospital, waited around for a little bit, a couple hours. When things were done, just took him home. And then I went out with a different friend because that friend was all drugged up, so he wasn't going to want to do anything. And yes, I am building the Ninjago City Markets, which is a set. It's a couple years old now, but it's yeah, still a good one. And I'm doing it because we're going to build the other one that came out, the other Ninjago set that came out in February. So anyway, my friend that I helped with getting to his medical procedure and back, he was out of it, didn't feel like doing anything. So I got other friends in the area, and we went to Bricks and Minifigs, and to my surprise, that friend, his name is Brent, that I went to the store with, he actually bought me some Legos and told me to use them in the city. So we got a small donation. Yeah, he'll be okay. It was kind of a standard, just, I like to call it the procedure that, the one that you just know you're getting old. And so they got to check you out procedure. So, and by the way, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what procedure it was, but I can tell you this much. Everything was normal. So, yeah, he'll be fine. They said come back in 5 years. So, yep, that's what's going on there. Oh, I'm young. I wished I was young. I turned 50 earlier this year. So, oh, I did not grab. Oh, yeah, I did. I just put it in the wrong spot. There we go. So say I was short a piece, but no, I am not. And actually, I saw a meme the other day that it cracked me up pretty good. But wait a minute. Why did I do that? Oh, because it goes right there. Okay, sorry. Enjoy. Oh yeah. 50, you're young. Okay. For the most part, I do enjoy life. I mean, there's some parts of it that suck, but that's life, isn't it? Um, so I saw this meme the other day about aging, and it said mentally, what did it say? Mentally, I'm 15. My humor's 12, but my body, I swear, my body fought in the Civil War. And yeah, sometimes I actually do feel that way. But I have been taking care of myself, guys. This week, and also I should say, in the last week, I've lost 3 pounds. That's on top of the weight that I lost the week before. So I am continually trying to improve because I don't want to have any problems. I really need to watch it because I got a sister who's diabetic. My mom's diabetic, and one of my aunts on my mom's side was diabetic too. So I don't want to be diabetic. So I'm trying to lose the weight now, and hopefully that'll help out. Yeah, sometimes I do feel old because I've had I've had a whole lot of health problems. I've had open heart surgery. I've had 3 spine surgeries. Just have a lot of issues that I've had over the years, and sometimes it makes me feel old. But I'm not asking for sympathy. I get through it every day, and I mean, overall, I think I have a great life. Like I said, some parts of it suck, but that's why I say the word overall, because I don't, out of all the people I know, no one has a perfect life. The only people that have perfect life are those who are on social media a lot, and even that's BS. In fact, I'll tell you a story about that. I had a manager once that I did not like. Oh my gosh, she thought it was her mission in life to make everyone else's life hell. And, well, she ended up getting fired. And even though she got fired, she sat there and posted on social media the week after she got fired about what a great time she was having in Jamaica. The only thing is, I knew her well enough to know that Jamaica trip had happened 6 months ago. She just didn't post the pictures until after she was fired. So as far as social media is concerned, a lot of stuff that's on there is just complete BS. You have to mentally be happy. Yeah, most of the time I am. The times that I am not happy, I'll be honest, are the times where I start comparing myself to other people. And I have heard the quote that, comparison will rob you of happiness, or whatever it's called, joy, or I can't remember the exact saying. And that's totally true. And sometimes I get impatient where I'll tell you right now, with my city out there, I've got so many plans, and sometimes I want it to happen faster than it is. But, it's not bad, because when I look at it is, at least I have the room to do it. I have a lot of brick to do what I want to do. So by no means is it bad. I just have to remind myself that Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. Not most of the time. Always be happy. Young also. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll work on it, because I don't want to be a negative person. I really try not to be. I try to look for the good in everything, and most of the time that works, but not always. All righty. Well, I should have a city video for you guys tomorrow. I did finish filming that this morning. I woke up early. In fact, I woke up early to the point that it was cool in my shop. In fact, I almost thought I had to go inside and put pants on because shorts was just too cold. So, but I did. Oh, shoot. I just took something off. All right. Well, okay. So we have this right here. This goes right here. Oh, shoot. No. Don't do that. And it goes right. Well, let's see. How exactly does it go? Okay, so it's on the back side of this, and I'm going to go ahead and keep building, and I got to repair this because I just took it off. Boy. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your brother. 38 is really young. Let me slide some more of these pieces over. Oh, cancer. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. So I was able to, yesterday on the way home, after visiting my friend Brent, I went and I visited my brother-in-law, Steve. He's the one with the one arm from the terrible car accident. In fact, it was a very special day yesterday, and I wanted to make sure I stopped by. Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary to his terrible rollover car accident where he lost his arm. And so I spent time with them. We joked around. And that is one thing I really do like about my brother-in-law, Steve, is that he's been through a lot, but he's still happy, and we can we can joke around. In fact, I often ask him a question that most of you probably think is mean, but trust me, my brother-in-law doesn't care. He says stuff right back to me. I ask him quite frequently when I see him if he's busier than a one-arm paper hanger, because he's only got one arm. And like I said, he thinks it's hilarious. He does not take offense to it. The other day when we were over there visiting him, Spencer was helping him out, and I told Spencer, I said, give Steve a hand. Literally, you got to give it to him. You got to give him a hand. And like I said, Steve is just a really cool guy who that sort of stuff doesn't offend him. And for some reason, it's looking like maybe I left out one piece. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Oh no! Like if you guys met Steve, you would know he does not take offense at all. In fact, you guys remember the movie The Fugitive with Harrison Ford? Well, I asked Steve once in a while if the one-armed man did it, and I'm referring to him. And in fact, okay, let me just tell you how much he embraces the fact that this all happened to him. My brother-in-law used to own a HVAC business before he lost his arm. Obviously, losing his arm, he lost his business. Well, he closed his business. Well, Steve went, and when he sold the business to somebody, he took the money and he bought a $40,000 computerized stitching machine. It's like huge. I mean, it takes up a whole entire room. And my brother-in-law opened a business where he does. Somebody will make a quilt, and they'll bring the quilt to him, and they'll want with different threads stitching patterns throughout the whole thing. And this computer can do it. Well, the name of his business is called the One-Arm Quilter. So, and Gervit, yes, I have definitely built with Technic. I have the Ferrari. I'm talking about the large one that was like 400. I've got the Bugatti. I've got the orange Porsche. I've got the white Porsche. Not the smaller one, the bigger white Porsche. Yeah, I love Technic actually. Technic. The only thing about Technic that I don't like, and I think this is every builder's nightmare, is if you put the pin in the wrong place, You don't find out until way later, and you gotta like sit here. Yeah. Hey, Greg, how you doing? Catching up on comments here. And Ken, hey buddy, I'm sitting here watching my favorite mentor while waiting to clock in at 1:45. Still working 10 hours. Well, I am happy for you. I really am. I think that's awesome. Try building the Kawasaki. Oh no, I haven't seen that one. Is that one pretty tough? Oh, put the window the wrong way. No, I didn't. All right. That hurts the soul. Okay. All right. So it's pretty tough. I like how you put that. I am planning on doing another live stream tomorrow morning. The same thing. I really wish that I could say that would be the last of this build, but I think we've got 2 more. And I am available as of I know right now. Now, if I get the call for that job, this may change, but as it stands right now, I have time to do live stream both Thursday and Friday at the same time. And I'll be doing a stream tonight, and hopefully it'll be the merchant boat. So, yeah. Oh, Greg says trying to build the. Oh man, I cannot pronounce that. That's from Dune. I do know that. It's okay. I can use extra money to do more maintenance on my car. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. To be honest with you, I'm very happy for you. I actually had a different brother-in-law who's also named Steve, but not the same one I was talking about just a minute ago. And he worked for Northrop Grumman, and they just got through doing a round of layoffs, and unfortunately, he was in that round of layoffs. So I know that there's actually, I've heard quite a few companies advertising, or not advertising, but stating that they're laying off. So I am grateful that you still have a job, and I'm grateful that actually it sounds like you're getting a little extra hours. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, taking care of your vehicles is absolutely essential. And you reminded me I need to do an oil change on my truck. And I usually do them on my own, or my son does it, but I don't take it to a shop for an oil change. In fact, I don't hardly take my truck in at all. Gervit says I got both of them. They're very fun to build. Oh, the Lego Hurricane Technic, is that what it's called? It's a bike model. Oh, you're working on your layout for next year. Oh yeah, for your show. Yeah. And Yeti, I don't know what's going to happen with my life, because I'm right now looking for a job and everything. But if I do end up in Texas, which I don't know what the possibility of that is, so I kind of didn't really want to say much. But I do want to let you know, man, if I end up in Texas, I would definitely help you guys out on showing stuff, because I've done so many shows, and they're a lot of fun, especially when we get to sit back and people watch and just kind of have fun, man. The Kawasaki, okay. Steve, most excellent adventure. Yeah, I guess you could say that. They're both just completely different, by the way. They're both kind of nerdy, and by the way, they know I say that about them, so I'm not making fun of them behind their back. They're both kind of nerdy, but one of them likes to do things on the seat of his pants. In other words, doesn't think about things much. He'll just dive into a project, and he's able to figure it out on the fly. The other one is very methodical in his thinking and takes his time before he jumps into something. But he usually gets it right the first time. So, yeah, they're both just really different people. And yes, they at family dinners they do see each other. So it's kind of funny because when we're at a family dinner and someone says the name Steve, it's like, which one? And sometimes the one who thinks things through more, sometimes he'll ask people, just call me Steven, so there's no, instead of Steve. Even though he doesn't like it to be called Steven, he'll ask you to call him Steven just so there's no confusion in the family dinner. All right, let's put this on there. Okay, so we got this right here, that second level. We're going to do some stuff on the back here. So I'm going to slide this out of the way again. And Gervit, I have a copy of the Concord, and I have built it. And yeah. And yeah, yes, that is a German Shepherd in the background. Enzo, come here. Come here. Oh, come on. Let's go. Yes, this is kind of the channel's mascot in a way. I know many of you know the story, but my sister got him as a rescue, and he only lasted about 3 weeks with her because, well, we found out he has a propensity to like to kill goats, and he didn't actually kill a goat of my sister's, but he kept attacking it, and so she reached out to me and says, look, I don't want to take him back to the shelter. Can you take him? And I didn't really want a dog because I was in the middle of moving. So I just told my sister, I said, well, you know what? If you can hold on to him for a couple weeks until I can get settled in, I'll take him. And she did. She held on to him for probably another 2 weeks, maybe 3, until I got settled into my new place. And then I went and picked him up, and it was quite the adjustment for both of us because his history, you know, you can't sit a dog down and ask what their history is, but you can over time learn it. And not trying to, you know, be melodramatic or anything, but his history is awful. He was clearly abused. And so... but I've had him now for 3 years, and so he doesn't really act like he's abused anymore. Occasionally he does. He gets scared, but he's come out of his shell quite a bit. So yeah, and I'm sure Scotty would love to have you collect, and I would. You know, if I'm there. I mean, obviously, if I'm still here, the distance is too far. But I mean, heck, if I'm in Texas and this thing's in Louisiana, that's not really. I mean, I don't think that's too far. I mean, I've gone all the way to Denver from here. That's 8 hours for a show. So, yeah, I would definitely like to. And I mean, I've got plenty of stuff, like the railroad tracks already ballasted, and you know, I've got quite a bit going on. So, yeah, I'll keep you informed, and like I said, if I end up in that area, then definitely would love to. You just got to put up with my sarcastic humor and my bad jokes, which I've got plenty of those. Concord is an excellent companion piece. Yes, it is. I agree, Greg. Gervit says, most probably the worst thing about Technic, and we find out there's a crack. Oh, yeah, that's happened too. And it I agree with you. That's no fun. Okay, so I've got pieces here. Oh, that's where they go. Okay. They didn't make it too clear where these went. Oh, you said I've traveled 13 hours for a show. Well, that's a record. I 8's the longest for me, but I mean, hey, some shows are worth it, right? I love the shows. I love when little kids especially come up to us and they they get all just happy and kind of hyper and, oh my gosh, look at the Daily Bugle. Like, how many pieces is that? And they're like all hyperventilating while they're talking to you. I actually think it's really cute. And you got to remember, I got grandkids, so, and I have 4 kids of my own. So, well, me and Miss Chip have 4 kids of our own. I didn't personally have them, as you know, but not like I really need to say that, but I'm used to being around kids, and so even some of the neighborhood kids stop by, and they want to see my Lego collection every now and again. So I like having kids around, and it's just cool to explain to them, and they always want to know how much time you spent doing it, and they've got genuine questions, and I like their questions. And also, the other thing I like about kids is there's not going to be any jealousy, because I've heard some adults actually tell me stupid things like, well, I would never have spent that much time on it. Okay, well, that's you. Kids, though, they'll be like, oh, that's so awesome. But if they have a criticism, it'll be real. Like, I changed the Daily Bugle, for instance, because Spider-Man was just on a balcony, and the kid said I should have him swinging from the vine. So I changed that because of a kid. So a kid's suggestion. So yeah, I like kids and their suggestions because they're honest, and they're not trying to be a-holes, if you know what I mean. They're just telling you their honest opinion. And Owen the Lego Master says, my first city update is on the 4th. Awesome. I will check it out. One question I keep getting this past weekend was, how hard was it? Oh, yes, I get that question too. How do you guys move this? And that is a good question. I wrap mine in either a large plastic bag or the Daily Bugle, for instance. My sister, she sells fabric. She has a fabric shop on Etsy, and she has donated fabric to me, a whole entire bolt of fabric, because it wasn't selling that well and it was pretty ugly. And she just donated it, and I cut it up and have it fit the Daily Bugle, so it wraps it perfectly, and if anything happens, it just ends up falling like right there in the fabric. So it's really nice, and it protects it. So okay, we've got this guy here, and then we've got these guys here. Well, I definitely want to do, and I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I definitely want to do a strip joint corner modular. I don't go to strip clubs in my personal life, but they exist, and I think it'd be funny. I also don't go to bars, and I'd still like to have a Lego modular at a bar too. Okay, well, this is all the pieces that oh, she did. My wife, first time she ever built anything, she built the inside of a strip club. That's hilarious, dude. I love it. All right, well, that's all the pieces I laid out for today. I'm going to go ahead and lay out some more. I will be doing a live stream at 6, and it's going to be probably the merchant boat, which I'll show you guys that again. I just have to verify all the pieces are there since the set arrived with the seals broken on it. So I have to just verify all the bags are there. But this is what, if everything's there, this will be the one I'm doing tonight. If not, we're going to go ahead and do another one, because we've got the scholarly thing and the Western train still for the Bricklink Designer Series 4. Excuse me if I could talk. Anyway, that's what we got, guys. Appreciate you being here. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And I'll see you tonight at 6 if you're available. And tomorrow, same time, we'll be doing more of this build. We're going to start this section over here next. It's like a purple. Can't remember what color it is. It's like a dark purple and something else right here. So, all right, and yeah, Garvit, I will let me do that right now because sometimes the chat does not reappear. So let me do that real quick. And you know what? I'm going to like my own video while I'm there because I can. I'm just kidding. Yeah, just give me 1 second. And we'll do that. God, my computer, I turned it off right before I did this. And it's just really slow. Oh, come on. Don't. All right. Where's the chat? Ah, it's giving me the chat is empty. Oh, there it goes. Let me do that. Come on. It won't let me do it. There we go. All right. That is done, Gervit. I'm going live at 6 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock your time, Yeti. And if you're available, I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and I'll send you a link. And if you're able to go, that'd be awesome. If you can't, that's awesome. Either way. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Be good to each other and stay safe out there. And I will catch you on the next one.